After surviving Dwayne Wade and the Heat, LeBron and the Knicks move on to the finals to face the Los Angeles Clippers. In yet another Game 7, LeBron must lead his team to victory on the road in a place he's had a difficult time playing in the past. Another ring is within reach, but it'll take one more legendary performance from LeBron to get it.
This is what we worked all season for, to be this close, just one win away from the ring, and to make history. First 8 seed ever to win it all. We can't hold anything back.
The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion. The pinnacle, atop this stage, with the attention of millions far and wide. Two teams hardened by the fire of competition find themselves within arm's reach of destiny, within grasp their place amongst the immortal legends of the game. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
And we see a while ago the Clippers prepared for the task at hand. Hope you're ready for the climactic Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Welcome everyone tonight. The Los Angeles Clippers look to win their first ever NBA title in front of their hometown fans.
And for the Knicks, one final hurdle in what's been a seemingly improbable playoff run.
And for LeBron James, a return to health in the playoffs, but he hasn't been himself here at the Staples Center.
You know, the Clippers have been able to contain and perhaps energized by this terrific crowd. If the Knicks are going to win, they're going to need a breakthrough performance from King James.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The guards, Ray Felton and J.R. Smith. Nene is out there with Kenneth Faried, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there at the back, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
Fantastic playmaking for the Clippers.
A lot of veteran experience and decision-making out there. They're putting their team in the best possible position to win, which has been their MO throughout their career.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and the three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
LeBron kicks to Smith. Back to LeBron. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. LeBron's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Griffin goes in. Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball again, it's Felton. Ball goes in. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Paul's got his first points of the night.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Felton dishes to Smith. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And, you know, for whatever reason, LeBron James has yet to really play well here in the Staples Center in this series. Can he find that next level here in Game 7? 4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Taken away by Felton. And, oh, here we go. Felton's got it, the fast break chance.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Paul with the ball. Kicks to Barnes. It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Redick. Clippers moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the line. No luck. And New York will come the other way. And back to LeBron. He's overcome quite a bit, battling through injuries and really taking this team on his back.
Yeah, when he had the back injury in the regular season, a lot of people wrote this team off, but they found a way to persevere, and now here he is. Well, you love seeing Fareed and Griffin face off. Both so explosive. Griffin probably has the edge in size, but I'll tell you what, no one is going to outwork Kenneth Fareed.
Oh, that's blocked.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Felton with the ball. Chris Paul covering.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Tipped away. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Jamming that one home. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 4th, LeBron James.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance point, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
Now here's Barnes. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Redick. And he pulls it in.
This has been such a hard-fought series, guys. I think at times it has gotten a little chippy, but credit the officials for staying on top of it and helping keep the extracurricular stuff to a minimum. It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And that one's good, Griffin.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Fareed can't cash in from close range. And back to that intensity of this playoff series. Both teams certainly known, Clark, for some players who go all out.
Exactly. Starting with their stars, CP3 and LeBron, and it trickles down from there. Those guys set the pace and the example. Both of these teams know the stakes and are going to fight and scratch on every possession.
Clippers trailed by 11. Pass to Barnes. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And new group in for the Knicks. Margnani is checked in for Nene. World Peace comes in for Kenneth Fareed. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Telfair in for Raymond Felton. Now here is World Peace. It's LeBron with the ball.
How about that basketball fan? Wow.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
1:06 left here in the opening quarter. He dishes it to Crawford. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Crawford's got his first 2 points.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Wasted no time on that one.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And talk about what winning the title would mean for Chris Paul. I mean, one of the most competitive and driven players in the league. The championship ring has, as of yet, eluded him, but it's within reach.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Chris Paul. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
You talk about that fire that Chris Paul plays with. He said that LeBron and Wade teased him about having a Napoleonic complex, a small man's complex.
Well, if that's what it takes, I guess it served him pretty well. You can bet he will be dialed in tonight.
Here's Collison after the made shot from Telfair. Collison kicks to Dudley. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Collison, the pass to Douglas. It's rebounded by New York. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
So as we end the first quarter, already. And we welcome you back to the NBA Finals. It's Game 7 as the second quarter about ready to get underway.
And for these Clippers fans, Kevin, I still can't get over what a complete turnaround the last few years have been for this franchise. Absolutely remarkable.
Well, you have to give a ton of credit to Chris Paul. He's the one most responsible for this turnaround. One of the most motivated players in the league. He's taken his club to the elite level.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, in speaking to Chris Paul recently, I asked him what it meant leading the Clippers to their first ever NBA Finals appearance. He told me, quote, "It's special, being that this is a franchise that hasn't had much playoff success. We know we have a chance to accomplish something special here. But also, for me personally, this is a moment I've dreamed of my entire life. Kevin, he's finally here."
Special indeed. Thank you, Doris.
And, you know, you start to appreciate the stakes for these two teams, Kevin. So much riding on the outcome of this game.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Bargnani. Telfair is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's World Peace, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
And the Clippers, with a big win in the conference finals, they feel like a team of destiny here in the finals.
Everything they've done throughout all those games, all of that effort has been leading up to tonight. This is their chance to raise that trophy.
Off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. And the Clippers making a change here. Ziegler's checked in. LeBron outside. On the wing, Shumpert. Back to LeBron. And again, New York with the triple. And the Clippers picking up Zach Randolph, helping turn the tide.
Indeed. He really helped solidify their bench. And with them backing up Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they've got one of the deepest front courts in the league.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Crawford kicks to Randolph. Baseline try. Misses off the left iron.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Number 1, Darren Collison.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowout and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Collison kicks to Randolph. And they get it. Great tee that time from World Peace. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's LeBron with the drive and the powerful one-handed slam.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action. And for LeBron James, what an incredible story this would be. I mean, going from a powerhouse team in Miami to a new situation in New York. Question all the way, but he's one win away from another NBA championship.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Crawford. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Crawford's got his second basket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
World Peace with a screen on Collison. LeBron dishes to Bargnani. Crawford outside. That's good. Crawford's got 4 this quarter. And back to LeBron, a chance here to offer one of the great comeback stories in NBA history.
Boy, so much at stake in this game. Really, whoever wins, it's going to be a historic outcome.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. LeBron against Singler. Telfair can't hit.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
There's Collison. Back to Crawford. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 8 points for Jamal Crawford.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Outside Collison. Singler. Right side Randolph. Bargnani on him. The turnaround jumper.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Shumpert slams it in.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
And you want to talk about long shots. If the Knicks were to win this game, they'd become the first 8th seed to ever win an NBA title.
LeBron drives in, and the shot is good. LeBron's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Randolph gets the screen from Griffin. Randolph defended by Bargnani. Here's Griffin. Lays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got 6. Well, back to the Knicks, the Cinderella story, Clark, of these NBA playoffs.
Yeah, though it's a little weird to label any team with LeBron James an underdog, but that's what they've been. Engineering one clutch victory after another. We'll see if they've got one more up their sleeve.
Shumpert, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Singler passes to Collison. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Tipped. Outside Shumpert. And Telfair with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. Telfair's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Crawford kicks to Griffin. Covered by World Peace. Shot left block. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Now LeBron. He's got 23. Back to Bargnani. Here's Singler. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks out front, just dominating this one. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
An entire season has come down to this. It's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Nothing more needs to be said. New York leading against the Clippers. They're looking in total control, up big in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And LeBron having no problems as expected, scoring at will against the Clippers. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. For the Clippers, a much different story. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. A rough first half for Zach Randolph. Not a lot of production to show for his minutes. They'll need him to play a lot stronger in the second half. And back to Los Angeles we go. Thanks so much for being with us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to the second half of this final game of the NBA playoffs.
And you can't ask for a bigger moment than this, Kevin. But for the players, I think by now they've adjusted to the bright lights and are focused on bringing it home. Well, this Clippers franchise has come such a long way since drafting Blake Griffin first overall in 2009. That helped lure all-star point guard Chris Paul over, and they haven't missed the playoffs since.
New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Clippers. CP3 at point with Redick there, the back. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. The Knicks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And for the Clippers, one's frankly a punchline around the league. To win an NBA title would be incredible vindication.
Can you imagine the Clippers, NBA champions? But the entire culture of this team has shifted, and it's really been impressive to watch it unfold.
And it's slammed in by Fareed.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. The feed now to Redick. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's LeBron with the drive. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. LeBron's got 25 points in the game. Paul dishes to Barnes. Back to Paul. Six to shoot. Passes it to Redick. From the arc. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Nice shot by Felton.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The drive by Paul. Back to Jordan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Terrific game for Smith. 10 points and 1 steal.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Good on the second free throw. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Griffin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the night. And the second free throw, good. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Nene setting the pick for Felton. Feeds it to Smith. No good from outside. And it's the Clippers' ball. Here's Paul. Pocket 6. It's taken away by Smith. Leads him in there. Felton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 7 points for Raymond Felton. The Clippers shooting around 41% on the night. He feeds it to Griffin. Back to Paul.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Clippers. Paul with the ball. There's the dish to Dudley. He passes to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked by Nene.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Barnes with it, now guarded by Fareed. Jordan the pass to Paul. Rejected by Felton.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Paul, right side. Paul can't get that one to fall. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-3 run. James in the post, defended by Paul. And that one's good by LeBron.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Dudley's shot is good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
LeBron against Dudley. And they double him up with LeBron. He kicks it to Felton. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Smith missing again. Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The shot by Redick, no good. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's LeBron with the drive.
What a game for LeBron. He has 29 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
The Knicks making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Yeah, I know you agree with that, Steve.
Oh, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
Gets it to go. 11 points for Blake Griffin. LeBron outside, dishes it to Smith. Back to LeBron. Griffin on him. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. That's a 2 from Smith. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now here's Crawford. And Dudley kicks to Crawford. From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. And welcome back to the fourth quarter here in Los Angeles as the NBA Finals are nearing its finale.
And for both of these teams, a title would mean so much. Both underdogs in their own way. And I'll tell you what, whoever wins it, it'll be a great story.
And New York, looking at who they've got. World Peace is out there with Bernard James. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Prigioni in at the point guard position. Green kicks to Prigioni. Back to Green. The 3. They get the rebound. James. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Griffin kicks to Selby.
I'm open!
Back to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Selby dishes to Griffin. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Selby off the pick from Griffin.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Here's Selby, defended by Prigioni. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. 4 on the clock. Singler, no good.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
The drive by Green. He only passes to Bargnani. No good. Some solid defense from Barnes. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now Telfair. The pass to Bargnani. Lets it go with the 3. Bargnani missing again. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Singler outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Selby kicks to Singler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Green. He's covered by Singler, and that one's good.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Kicks it to Selby. Lets it go from deep. And good on the basket. Booking.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Green dishes to Telfair. Pass to Prehioni. It's taken away by Collison. And now Collison pushing it up. No one back to stop him. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
You know, the dunks are few and far between for the big guys, but every once in a while we get one just like that.
It's not hard to believe that kind of size might keep you from being a high flyer.
Yeah, that's a lot of man right there to try to get up off the ground, Kevin.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Collison, defended by Telfair. Collison kicks to Singler. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rejected by Singler. And here is Dudley. Pass to Barnes. He dishes it to Collison. And there's the feed to Singler. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York. Bargnani's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. We're of 9. And that one's good. Shumpert.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Collison kicks to Singler. 1:33 left in the 4th. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Shumpert kicks to Telfair. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Right side, Collison. And the Clippers miss again. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Now, here's Green. Poke loose. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Collison, the pass to Dudley. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Telfair kicks to Shumpert. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A 3 from Barnes. Green with the rebound. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Collison dishes to Single. Connects. The jumper drops. Here is Telfair. There's Green with the three. Can't get it to fall. And they've done it. The New York Knicks have won the NBA championship.
The celebration begins on the hardwood. Really a mixture of emotion. And you got to believe it's one that can hardly be described accurately.
Well said, Clark. This is exactly the moment they've wanted, and quite a contrast indeed of emotion.
Well, as much as you'd like to clinch it in front of your home fans, guys, there's something really special about doing it on the road and just seeing the shocked faces of the home crowd and the silence that envelops the arena. It is quite an accomplishment to do so in the face of such adversity.
And now for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the Bill Russell Finals MVP Award. Let's go down to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Thank you to these two great teams who gave us an exhilarating 7-game final series. Thank you for the dedication, the passion, the intensity, and the teamwork. Only one team can win the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the title of NBA champion. Congratulations to the players, the coaches, and the fans of the 2015 NBA champions, the New York Knicks.
Well, they did it, and as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the uninhibited joy, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, these home fans, a celebration they can only witness in frustration and disappointment. Steve, it is some kind of feeling, certainly.
Yeah, it is. For these fans, to come so close, almost getting there with their team, and all of a sudden to have to watch the opponent celebrate on their floor. A bitter pill to swallow, for sure.
And now we turn our attention courtside to the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award and the Larry O'Brien Trophy with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
He is a tremendously talented player and deserving of the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award, LeBron James.
And for LeBron, after repeatedly struggling against the Clippers here at the Staples Center, the perfect time to step it up and push his team over the top.
And just how special is LeBron James? Titles in 2 different cities. He came in and made the Knicks a championship team.
Clark, he's that good, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
Player for the ages, and he's not done yet. But for now, we'll say goodnight from Los Angeles. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.